Yeah, welcome to Africa Street Journal. My name is Moses Katamani. Today we want to discuss the issue of freedom of association and how to influence your political opponents or those who disagree with you when you express your view in the political system and in a democratic system of governance. Yeah, this issue I want to discuss, or we are discussing today, pertains to some of the happenings in the past few days, and this one circle around Peter Obi and his kind of politics in Nigeria, and we want to see and also juxtapose it to some of the other candidates and how they are addressing issues in the towards the 2023 general election of Nigeria. In the first place, I want to look at this issue in a general term. Generally, there are rights of people in a political system. We have what we call freedom of association, freedom of ideas, or you have the freedom to express your idea, and you have a freedom to do whatever is within the confines of the constitution of your country. Thus, there are different rights that people have in a political system. We can also talk about other rights, which we call economic rights, legal rights, freedom of association, and what have you. All of them are within the context of right of citizens of a country. Now, in an election, we say election is about choices. You will have a choice to make in a system to vote for whoever you want to vote for in the first place, associate with candidates that you will want to vote for, or campaign for them, or promote their ideas. That's every individual within the political system have that right, and that nobody should be coerced. In other words, nobody should be forced to support a party or a presidential candidate. In another context, in expressing of ideas, there is no need to attack your political opponents because they disagree with you. Excuse me. Your political opponents can disagree with you or disagree with your position. However, the best way of influencing people to support your idea or your candidate is to tell people about the policies of your candidate, the ideas of your candidate. Then you juxtapose or compare those ideas to other candidates without necessarily attacking their individual personality. This is what a political system allows. In other words, a democratic system allows for choices. That if you have a choice and I disagree with your choice, it doesn't mean that we are not friends or we cannot interact. That is what a political system allows. That's the issue I want to address within the context of choices, is the issue concerning Femi Kuti, the Afro-based beats musician, and the Obi movement. Some time ago, some few days ago, I think it was last Friday, Femi Kuti came out to say that he disagreed with the concept of obedience, and that he can never be obedient. He went on to explain what obedience or obedience mean, and he illustrated by saying that obedience, it means that when they say sit down, you sit down. When they say stand up, you stand up, and you have no say. From that context, he is of the view that he can never be obedient because of historical antecedents concerning himself and his family. He went on to talk about whether he will support Tinubu, and he said, hell no. He also said, if he will support Atiku, he said, no way. And then about obedience, he compared and said, yes, Peter Obi was once a presidential aspirant and a vice presidential aspirant of Atiku, and that if Atiku were to win that election, they would have been paddies as he used. Now, as he made that statement, later on, the obedient movement, some people within the obedient movement actually sent out strong words against Femi Kuti. And Femi Kuti came again to clear the air about why he thought that he will never be obedient. So, addressing the issue later, the surprise that we have seen, and that becomes the dynamics with the electoral system of Nigeria and the coming out of Peter Obi as the dynamics, we have seen that in the first place, when the Obi movement have any clash or disagreement with somebody, and there was like agitation concerning that, Peter Obi comes out most of the time to clear the air and try to focus his movement towards issues. And that is the same thing he did in the issue concerning Femi Kuti. So what I want to take everyone to take note of concerning association and influencing political opponents or those who disagree with you or those who did not understand your position is to, one, explain your position concerning the issue of argument or issue of debate. What is your position? What is it that you are saying? Now, concerning Femi Kuti's position and concerning the Obi movement, yes, the concept that they adopt is a strategy to sell their candidates, that they are obedient, and they try to form or the concept around the name Obi. Then they added useful, which is Yusuf, Baba Ahmed. Yeah. So that is a concept they are using. Now, so if somebody who is your opponent or somebody who is not clear about your position comes out to say that they disagree with your position, I think within a political system, there is no need to target or try to lambast or try to threaten the opponent because they disagree with you. You need to explain your position. And that is what Peter Obi has done. He went to Femi Kuti in the shrine and sat down with him to have a discussion concerning the matter. And after the discussion, some people even said that Femi Kuti is now obedient. Well, we don't know his position about that yet. But what I want to emphasize in this discussion is that in a democratic system, there is freedom of association. And that if your political opponent disagree with you, there is no need to attack your opponent. What is needed is for you to express or try to explain your position to that opponent or that person who disagree with you. That is the dynamics we have seen at Africa Street Journal about Peter Obi's kind of politics. He doesn't want matters to go unaddressed. And when he sees that there is anything that works against his chances or his position in the political system, he tries to address the issue. And that is effective way of influencing your political opponents. There is no need if you attack people, you start warning them, like what we have seen from some opponents of Peter Obi. And there was an issue where, in the first place, Tinubu said the Labour Party people or those who are supporting Labour Party, they will labor in vain until they die. That is a straight attack on the opponent. Now, when the opponents reply him, instead of he coming back to address the issue, he rather starts asking Peter Obi to warn or to warn his supporters. Is that how you deal with political opponents? We say no. No, because if you are going to warn me to believe in what you are doing, there is no way I will support you. And there is no way your political opponents can come to support you because you warn them. You cannot warn or threaten them to come to support you. They will rather try to bring their position against you and the reason why they think they cannot support you. This is what I want everyone to look at in the political system moving forward as the full campaign will start in September, and that there is no need to attack your political opponents. The only thing in political system in order to bring people along to support your position is what we call influence. Influence them. They will disagree with you though. They will disagree with you. You have to identify the reasons why they disagree with you. After you identify the reasons why they disagree with you, you have to now bring your position to bear. It is about debate. It's about the position. It is about arguing out your position unto your political opponents or to sell your candidate to those that you want to support your candidate. So there is no need to attack each other. And I'm emphasizing that Peter Obi's position concerning influencing political opponents is a good example. And I think every candidate in the 2023 election of Nigeria should take a cue from that, because it will help, it will bring out peace. Because whatever it is, after the election, whoever wins power must bring along every faction or everybody. All citizens must come along to support whoever wins the candidate to move the country Nigeria forward. If there are disagreements and you attack your opponents and you cannot agree after winning, the question is, how can you bring them along? Therefore, take note, as we always say at Africa Street Journal, we are addressing the issues to shape the conversation towards Africa's development. And if we say we are democratic as a nation, as a state, as a country, then we must always try to adopt the principles that govern a political system or a democratic system in order to achieve cohesion in the political system. Because at the end of everything, after the election, all factions, all groups, all political parties, all movements must come together to look at how to develop the country, to improve upon the living condition of the citizens, and also make the system better. I think you will think about this, and as I said already, at Africa Street Journal, we are shaping the conversation for Africa's development. And we want to appeal to our followers and those who listen to our videos to subscribe to our channel and also bring your comments to bear, express your views to us, to know your position. In fact, our followers we know are growing a lot. Every day, our followership is growing. We appreciate you so much for following us. But what we want from you is try and subscribe to our channel, that every discussion that we have, you will be able to have access to it. And when we drop our videos, you will be notified and you will listen and share your view. As I said earlier, at Africa Street Journal, we want to deal with the issues. We don't want to just come and talk and make noise. No, we want to deal with the issues. We want to have critical analysis of the issues, and we hope that you follow us. And when we drop our videos, you will be able to have a discussion with us. Now, what I want to take everybody to take note of is that we will be dropping live videos at least 3 times every week. And our time will be on Mondays, on Wednesdays, and Fridays. I want to say the days again: Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. And the time will be in Nigeria, it will be from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Therefore, other time zones can look at this and you can follow us, and we'll have a good discussion concerning Africa and Africa's development. We hope you continue with us. Remember, at Africa Street Journal, we are shaping the conversation for Africa's development. Thank you so much.